Okay, now we're on part 2 of planting my fall garden. One of the things I want to do is I got a leaf rake here. I still got a little debris in the garden, so I want to rake that out real quick. It won't take but a minute. And there's still going to be a little bit in there. I mean, I'm not going to get it all. But I have another reason I want to do this also. Thing about a fall garden is you still got to keep up with your other garden. You got, you know, part of your garden you got growing too. So, like them peppers over there, I got to weed. And you know, you don't have to do the whole thing like this. You know, you can just get parts like this. You can see bad areas. And a lot of people won't even worry about it. They're not picky. You might have some areas where your tiller don't get deep-rooted stuff like that. So you might want to walk over and pull any of that stuff. But if you're pressed for time, you can go ahead and plant. You know, you tilling a couple times will take the weeds, you know, even them deep-rooted weeds out. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to plant green beans. Now, as you recall, the last time that I planted green beans, I had to go back and fill in places. You know, replant them. Not replant them, but fill in the gaps. And that's because I used this little planter here. Which I'm going to use again. Yeah, it's hot out here. But I did some playing around with this, and the green bean planter plate that they give you, it don't seem to space them out right. So what I did is I did some playing around, and I'm going to plant this with the pea planter plate, you know. And it's a little closer together. I don't think I'll have to worry about filling in gaps this time using this different planter plate. At least that's you know, what I'm hoping. We'll have to see how that works out. If it don't work out, you know, the kids are going to be mad at me again because we'll have to fill in spots. They stay mad at me a lot, if you can imagine. Yep, see, I'm already messing up. I'm too close to my corn row. Well, maybe not. Yep, that's picking up nicely, dropping them nicely. I think that pea planter plate is going to work nice. Okay, now down there I had a little bit of an issue too. I should have mentioned this before. Um, Another reason why you might want to rake out your garden and rake it out the opposite way of which way you tilled it is because I run into a little bit of a rough area down at that end, and the planter was doing one of these numbers and it didn't want to plant right. So, you know, you can have issues like that. That's another reason, you know, not only to get the debris out, but to level, you know, your tilling so your ground will be smoother, because these planters do not work well when the ground is not in primo condition, I found out. So I got one more row here to plant. Hoping I don't run out of seed, especially since this is a live video thing. Yeah, but what's new? I've had trouble before on live videos, so why not this one? No, I think I'll have enough seed. Hold on a minute. I got to talking and I messed up. I'm supposed to be on this row here, isn't I? Wait a minute. Let's see. Never hurts to check. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Hell with it, I'll be playing books. Now I'm really worried about running out of seed. Yep, I was right. I was on the right row. Okay, there we go. I was on the right row. Over here, I just replanted that one. Oh well, it'll be extra thick maybe. Well, you know, that's how it goes when you're doing gardening and live videos and stuff like that. You make mistakes, so. You know, you don't see that a lot of times on a lot of gardening channels on YouTube. The part where they make mistakes, but I guarantee you'll see it on my channel. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of green beans here. So that'll be more than enough green beans for this fall and over the winter time. Now I usually sell this stuff at the farmer's market, but farmer's market I usually sell at ends October 1st. I don't know why, but it does. So these green beans will probably be put up for my family, and strictly for my family, I'm thinking, and some friends that might want them. Anyway, this is part 2 of my fall garden. Next we'll get back in that part of the garden. That part of the garden, I did make a strip down through there, as you can tell. It's not going to be as simple as this part of the garden was. So, anytime you plant something like this, don't forget, get your sprinkler out, get it wet, which we'll probably do this evening. Get it wet, to activate the seed. Until next time, I'm Marshall Blake. God bless you.